I'm going to talk about a news story. It said that a woman was imprisoned for being raped. And I'm going to tell you that this is fake news. I'm going to explain to you what I discovered. When I hear something like that, I say, this is absolutely stupid. And I research it and I verified absolutely not correct. So I'm going to state it again. A woman was imprisoned for being raped. Not true. And this came out many years ago. And what happened was that there was a woman in Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure it was Afghanistan, who suddenly became pregnant. And in Afghanistan, adultery is illegal. You're supposed to be married when you have intercourse. So when someone becomes pregnant and she's not married and she doesn't have a boyfriend, then they're going to ask questions. How did you get pregnant? So what happened was her sister was married and her sister was not at the home, perhaps out of town, and she was cheating on her sister with the brother-in-law. So that's a crime because it's adultery. It's a crime for the husband and it's a crime for her also. So she was put in prison. So the judge was actually lenient on her, and she was given a lower sentencing in the end as opposed to the man. So they were given different sentences. And there was this female journalist that covered the story. She was the one who made up this BS about him being in prison for being raped. So this woman had the child while she was in prison, and the child at some point was like 2 years old when the story broke. And she changed her story. She then said, it wasn't consensual, it was rape, which she didn't say during the first trial. So the reason why she did this is because there was a lesser sentence for, if she changes her story, there's a lesser sentence. But the problem is that she did not report being raped. She was discovered to have being pregnant. She did not talk about the incident. No one knew about the incident. She did not report being raped. In Afghanistan, it's illegal to not report a crime, and there is a minimum sentence. I don't remember if it's 2 years or 5 years or whatever, and she hadn't met that minimum sentence. So she was changing her story, and she has this catch-22 because it's what she did is still illegal. And the judge believed her is actually what happened. So the judge believed her, gave her a lesser sentence, and I don't think she left prison immediately, but she got the lesser sentence. Maybe it went from 10 years for adultery down to 5 years for not reporting a crime. And then the story came out, imprisoned for being raped, which was just absolutely not true. And it's fake news.